Good morning. For you, grace and peace from our Lord Jesus Christ, and a warm welcome to worship at Second Presbyterian Church in Indianapolis. We are gathered by God who equips and sends us for faithful service, and since God welcomes us into this space, all are welcome in this space. This morning we continue our series of sermons reflecting on the stories of the Bible's first book and the words of author Marilynne Robinson in her most recent work, Reading Genesis. We invite you to join us each Sunday through this series for messages of both hope and challenge. If you are a guest with us in worship this morning, we want you to experience the welcome of this welcoming community of faith where Jesus Christ transforms lives. We invite you to take and pass the blue books that you'll find on each one of your pews. And if you're a guest, to leave some contact information. We would love to be able to reach out more fully, welcome you during the week ahead. As always, all of you are invited to a time of fellowship and refreshment in McFarland Hall, which is down either of the hallways behind me to McFarland. As always, if you turn to the back page of your bulletin, you will find a list of events upcoming in the life of our congregation. All of the information and details about those events are also available on our website, secondchurch.org/events. One very timely announcement: there is an urgent need for blood across the state of Indiana, and we are responding to that need through a blood drive this morning downstairs in the multi-purpose room until 12:30. Walk-ins are welcome. You don't need to have made a reservation. In fact, we would love to have you. You can simply head there after the service this morning. Also taking place after this service is our next new member class, designed for anyone who wants to learn more about membership at Second or is simply curious about the life and ministry of our church. The class is in the common room, and there will be a volunteer standing outside the northwest door. Now, Ellen Gullett, who is our engagement coordinator, knows how poor my sense of direction is, so she includes, please gesture to the pulpit side door. So the northwest door is that door. That's the door where you want to be if you are looking for the new member class after worship. That's northwest. Would that be southwest, southeast, northeast? Okay, northwest door. Yes, thank you. If I were standing downstairs in my house and point up, I couldn't tell you what was above me. That's how poor my sense of direction is. Tomorrow is the last day to register for two upcoming events. Our second act speaker series featuring Scott Sweet, the executive director of Centerpoint Counseling, takes place this Wednesday. And this weekend, our men at Second are hosting their Living Intentionally retreat. I'm honored to be delivering the keynote address on Friday evening. Still plenty of space to register for that event Friday evening and Saturday morning. Second Treasures, which is our neighborhood mission thrift store, will host a drive-through collection day next Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the north parking lot, especially looking for winter and spring clothing, shoes, and accessories for women, men, and children. On Saturday, February 1st, the Tonos del Sur Ensemble will present an interactive children's music program called Our Song is Missing that will feature music from Latin America and a treasure hunt. And the next day, Sunday, February 2nd, Sacred Art Series presents a free concert by these musicians passionate about sharing Baroque-era music from the Americas and especially music from indigenous peoples. And finally, please mark your calendars for our annual congregational meeting on Sunday, February 9th, following this worship service. Our building will be closed tomorrow as we honor the life and the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., and we invite you to do so in your own ways. And as those who trust in God's grace, let us now center our hearts as we worship God.